Welcome to my first installment of the breakdown videos where I'm going to break down all the major fights, the ones you cannot skip in Kingdom Hearts 2 Final Mix, and I'm going to break it down to where it is a simple fight. I know in some fights it is very hard to deal with because it just gets overwhelming and it's like, what do I do with this? If you're new to it, it's kind of like, okay, how do I deal with these enemies or whatever. And these videos are just basically for people that just want to start playing it, with KH3 coming around next year, hopefully. People that just want to start from beginning to end, get caught up on the story, play it, they never played it before, and can go through crit pretty easier than somebody else that doesn't know anything about Kingdom Hearts. They can just come here, see this type of video, and who knows, maybe it'll be helpful. But that's the goal, is just to be as helpful as possible through all the most annoying fights. And I figured where else to start at the beginning, so I'm going to take you through the Bailey fight. And it's first, kind of like the first fight, you have to go through without a drive, and drives are pretty much your, I guess, Super Saiyan mode, if you will. It just pretty much is easier to get through most fights with those drives because they're so powerful, and if you use them right, they can pretty much get you out of all the sticky situations in the game. I'm not going to explain the fight until after. I'm going to break it down bit by bit on what I did, how I did it, and everything. But until then, just enjoy some. Hopefully it won't be that bad or just an overall garbage fight. But here we go for the first fight. Alright, I know that entire fight seemed like it was a complete mess and I had no idea what the hell I was doing. But lucky for me and you, I had it mostly under control. There was a couple times where I kind of like, okay, how am I going to bounce back from this? To break it down for you, as you can clearly see, there are about three waves of enemies in that fight. The first wave, it's pretty simple. The Dusks, you just gotta combo them. Air combos are the quickest, they're the fastest, and most effective. It deals most damage the quickest, so air combos, get used to using air combos on most enemies. I know there's gonna be a few enemies where it's like, I cannot hit that in the air. That's understandable, that's cool. It just won't happen, but you'll get the magic. As you see, I got fire, so that's the easier way to deal with some of those enemies. As for, alright, now that wave, the Dusks, all you gotta do is just worry about 4 of them. Don't worry so much about the last one, just the 4 of them. Just do normal 2 air combos, focus 1 at a time. There's no reason to try and get them all at the same time. That's not gonna happen with the abilities you have now. And if you're wondering about my abilities, I have basically all the basic ones that you're given with crit. except for no XP gain. So nothing fancy, nothing whatever. If it was, I would show you, but it's nothing too terribly like have to have. It's just basically all off skill. Once you get through the 4 of them, make sure there's one left. If he's near the gate or whatever, make sure he's within range of the blizzard. You have to lock onto him and use blizzard until he's dealt with. After that, the samurais come in. Now the samurais are a bit of an annoyance in this fight, only because they hit hard and they stagger you. As you've seen, there are a lot of enemies that spawn in the wave too. Don't let that overwhelm you. As soon as they spawn in, watch them. Just focus on them only. Watch how they move, watch whatever. They like to do this like little dance thing or whatever. I don't even know why they do it, to be honest. It's just something that's programmed into the game. I thought at first, coming into it, that they just attack right when they spawn. That's not the case, unfortunately. If it was, it would have been a little bit more consistent, a little bit easier. But they do like little dance or whatever, and then they'll actually attack. Watch for Q points. They will grab for one of their swords, and then they'll attack right after. Guard. As soon as you see one of them go for one of their swords, go into a guard. Just press square. Right when you see it, just press square. You'll block it. And then I know you've seen me do the dual stance reaction command. That one, it's where everything pauses. All the action stops. It's just you and him. So then you have to get your cursor right on where it pops up at the end. Now, to people that actually played Kingdom Hearts 2 Vanilla, you would know that that's a lot slower. You had time to react to that. In this one, you have no time to react to that. You do, but it's kind of like it's a small window. Don't let that overwhelm you or get you down. You can pause buffer and just wait for whenever it says the end. Put your cursor over it, hit X, and you'll finish off that reaction command. If you hit it right, like I did on a couple of those, you'll kill that enemy in one hit, and then there is a splash damage around him. All you gotta do is get him. The idea is to make sure he's around a lot of enemies, so when that splash damage hits, it hits a lot of the enemies, and it will knock down the other samurai that spawned with him. You'll knock him down to half health. If you get really good luck, you can just chain that until they're all dead. Once they're all dead, then you're good. Until then, keep focused on one. After you kill one of them though, it doesn't stop. There are two or three more that spawn after that, right after you kill one. Just guard. All I can really say. Guard is your best friend in this fight. And that RC. Guard, go into that reaction command right when you see it. Press triangle. Get your cursor, do everything. Pause buffer if you need to. I highly recommend it. It helps a lot. Pause buffer. You'll be fine. After you get rid of the samurais, just keep doing that if you have to. But I mean, if there's only one left, then yeah, just normally attack them. But just keep using that RC. Any chance you get, any chance there's a lot of samurai in the room, use that RC. Guard. And that takes care of that. As for the normal enemies, there's Dusts and this one other freaking enemy. I don't remember its name. I thought it was Assassins at first. Guess I was wrong. Just treat them like normal enemies. 2 air combos. If you can't hit the normal ones, that's fine. Treat them like shadows. Just keep hitting them until they die. And that's pretty much the Bailey fight. It's not much to it except guard and RC. RC is your best friend in this fight. Just do that and you will get it every single time. Whether it's on crit, proud mode, standard, beginner, even, you'll get it and you'll be fine. Don't let that fight overwhelm you, even though the samurais are like, oh, it's a new enemy and everything. It's alright. You'll do great. I know you will. Because, I mean, you're playing on crit, you must have some sort of gaming skills. But I do hope you guys enjoyed. Like, comment, subscribe. Likes really do help the channel grow. And I'm not done there. There's more to come. I promise you that. Stay tuned for more. I don't know if I'm gonna do Beast Castle first or Land of Dragons. Kinda leaning towards Beast Castle, my personal favorite Disney movie. And subscribe for more, it really helps the channel. And this is Clyde 2K15 out, but always keep this in mind, I break down the fights so you don't have one. Peace out till next time.